Does anyone remember Pingify? You know, the Pingify with the 6.5 million pump? The one that got suspended? Well, if you don't, check out our video. I'm only bringing this up because of StockTips. The infamous pumper outfit that promoted Pingify finally broke its long silence. This time they picked a company called Alkame Holdings. For the new pump, StockTips would supposedly be compensated $4.6 million. I say supposedly because the higher the sum pumpers state, the better the result usually. In a way, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. People see the big numbers and they assume the pump will be successful because of that. So they buy and make it successful. We have a whole video on the subject of pumps. You can check that out here. Anyway, the ones paying in this case would be LaLuna Services, who happen to be the same unaffiliated third party who paid for Pingify. Wow, so many coincidences.
Coincidence? I think not!
But let's stick to the point. This story started on September 5th. By that point, the prevailing opinion who the new pick would be was steady on Alkame, so people decided to get in early. The company was barely traded before that, and in that session alone, the sudden buying volume made it explode from 15 cents to 41 cents. Obviously, the earlier you get in, the higher the profit when the stock takes off. It's a good strategy, but things got complicated for the people who did that. On Saturday, September 6th, StockTips suddenly sent an email saying that it would delay the announcement. To put it lightly, this caused a massacre when the trading resumed on Monday. Alkame stock dropped 75% to 10 cents per share on a record dollar volume of almost $1.5 million. And on the next trading day, that's yesterday, StockPick announced that indeed the pick was Alkame all along. What followed was an insane buying spree. After being traded in the hundreds of dollars for the most of the past month, the company reached a dollar volume of over 5.7 million and went 167% up to close above 26 cents per share. Now, let me tell you my opinion on some things, because I assume you'll want it if you're still watching. I think that the delay was exactly because some people had already anticipated it. Let me elaborate on that. Pumps work because of greed. We all know it. People buy as long as the price is going up. They expect it to continue going. When it starts falling, everyone starts selling. They think that if they don't, not only will they lose their profits, there will be losses. Now let's just imagine for a second everything went according to plan. The 75% drop session showed that a total of 10 million shares were traded on that day. Can you imagine what would have happened if those shares were sold on the market after the pump started? Yesterday's session wouldn't have been so majestic. Who knows, maybe people would have been too scared to buy because the stock isn't as much as they thought it would be. And the people at StockTips know that. They saw that it may happen. They postponed the announcement so that the traders could panic for getting the pick wrong and sell. Anyway, I'm not accusing anyone. This is just my theory on things. At the end of the day, this is a pump, and I'm sure all of you know the risks. The only problem here is the last pick of stock picks, Pingify. The SEC has a history of targeting pumper outfits and suspending their every move. Will this happen again? Only time will tell. I'm Martin Nadenov for HotStock.com.
I have a small amount of money to invest and I want to gamble in the market. I'm looking for a penny stock that'll go up and turn it into $100,000 or $1 million.